This is called cruel. Politicians. I really don't like some politicians. Okay, if I retract that. And I'd like to say what I don't like is the really strange way that you follow your hearts from the very start. And one by one, as the power increases, your social conscience that decreases. And you did appear to step up like Simon of Cyrene, but you don't see your burden as wood, but more polystyrene. As you add no context to your role in life, lost links with people so disconnected, too often ignoring the lives that your decisions have affected. So what's the latest attack on those who have nothing? Oh yeah, the universal tax credit debacle. You know, it would have been more humane if you turned up at their door one hand with a whip and your other one a shackle. You see, you're out of touch with those who pay taxes. I mean, your offices don't email, they still did in faxes. And this is no joke, when I was an asylum lawyer, a bail hearing needed when someone in jail, if I couldn't book it by phone or email, a fax was needed so I could get this guy home. I mean, the all-important common sense gene appears to have left when you stopped wearing jeans and appeared to drop the dress code for your job, a smart suit, a skirt or a dress. But what comes with this attire is the gargantuan mess that you all create in your need to be first, not right, first. And this greed is perpetual and it quenches your thirst. But you see, you're all in a safe place here in Britain. The cups of tea, backroom moaning, committee groups and knitting. You rely on your voters with a passive neutrality. Your location is your safe station. You're lucky we haven't got that French mentality to stand up and take to the streets when power abuse commences. However, this is Britain. You've got us sitting on so many fences to look at either side of the garden to see which manure just looks more inviting. And it matters not whatever party we choose, you'll implode within fighting. Now, as a fan of humanity, there's always been a clear choice to be made when we look at who we entrust our futures with, who calls a spade a spade. But New Labour even took that away in 97, as we hear Keir Hardie turning in his grave up in heaven. So to readdress the balance, we've gone back to extremes and far right or far left. But whatever your choice, we all know that you're going to leave us bereft. See, you've given me a different choice here up in Scotland, a group of people who are not beige and not bland, but again, who don't wholly represent me. They're too agenda focused on picking all fruits from all trees. So I have an idea which will hopefully stop Brexit landing us with a thump. Because I can't take any more embarrassment as May is viewed the same as Trump. I mean, the leader of the free world walks on his plane with toilet paper on his shoes, and our fine figurehead is dancing simulates that of a narcissistic emu. We need to start with a change of name, as politics just isn't working. We all envisage a pervy man, rain mat, no clothes, just lurking to pick apart my tired dead corpse once I've worked myself to the bone. After taxes have gone to this dirty old dude, you're lucky if anything goes home. So let's start with calling it a duty of care officer. Admittedly, it has no ring. It's not as sexy as minister. But here's the amazing thing. With a name like that, it will force you to do exactly what it says on your tin. What you are meant to do since Cromwell won and changed this nation forever. What you are meant to do for people from Dover's chalks to Scotland's heather. No, I don't care if you've had a privileged background or one that's maybe more grounded. We don't measure the cut of someone's cloth here like that, but we do if we feel we're hounded. And that's what's happened for too long. As you've gone after the disabled, disadvantaged and sick, these people have so much to offer, but you have bled them and you've cut them to the quick. We are better than this, and you all are too. This is why you don't work for big cash. So break free from your typical roles and create a new wave of people who don't need to be so brash. So I'm here to try and stop the inevitable wave, the tsunami of austerity which is near, and ask for an end to all parties at once. Let's start again fresh in the new year. You all jump in the same boat and grab an oar and row. Because the 60 million people beneath you, they're tired. And the time has come just to say no. Once we see the wake from your boat starting to increase in size, you'll hear the hammering of nails and wood being sawn, and something will start to rise. Cheers.